are here with the PD Skillz Show, episode 1, not to be confused as the first episode, as there is an episode 0. If you haven't had a chance, make sure you check that out. We're on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, Podbean, YouTube. Get it where you get it. And without further ado, our guest for this week, none other than Ontario's own hardcore independent wrestler, White Trash, Matt Cash. Welcome to the show, brother.
Oh, what's going on, bro? What's going on?
Oh, not much. Same old same, just living that quarantine life. What's going on with Matt Cash these days?
Same, man. Same, brother. Being a dad like you.
Yeah, absolutely. Then you got a new one in the. You've got the new one in the household. How's that been?
Yeah. Good. Actually pretty good baby so far.
Yeah. The little prince of hardcore.
Yeah, pretty much. One of the three are going to be the hardcore one, but
yeah. Do the kids watch wrestling?
No, not really. Like the oldest tried to watch. I think he would try to watch. No, he watched the Royal Rumble a little bit with us, and then we tried to get him to watch another one. He just wasn't feeling it. So, and then Ethan, the middle one, he's just like,
nah, no interest, eh?
Nah, he's like, fuck that.
No, my little one, she'll take an interest, but the minute she sees the barbed wire come out or she starts seeing blood, she'll smack me, tell me I'm bad, and leave the room. It's a done deal.
Yeah, no, my kids have watched some of my shit only because my mom showed them, because I haven't showed them shit.
No. And were you okay with them seeing it?
I didn't give a fuck.
No. No, I know some people that's a big thing. They just, especially when it's the hardcore wrestling, they don't really want their kids seeing it or anything like that. So that's something you don't mind if they see. Would you ever bring them to a show?
Well, the oldest Dakota, he's been to a show up in for Chinlock. That was 2000, way before lockdown.
Chinlock's so, the one they've got that pizzeria strap, right?
Yeah, the Gino's Pizzeria.
Okay, yeah.
He saw the event for them. But I don't know. I probably would let them if they're old enough. I don't know. If I'm still doing this fucking shit.
Well, you almost retired for a minute there, but I think we got you to change your mind, so I'm a little bit happy about that.
Yeah, that was a weird time, man. I think I was at work, and then I was just like, I wasn't feeling it. You know what I mean? I was just like, fuck, man. And then all of a sudden, quarantine happened, and it's like, boom. I'm like, fuck, I miss wrestling already.
Right? So, yeah, it's like I'm done, and then they take it away from you, and you're like, wait a second, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's like, wait, hold on, man. That was not me, man. But I don't know. I just out of nowhere, I was over it. You know what I mean?
So was it were you just kind of felt like you were almost over wrestling, wrestling yourself, wrestling in general?
Just wrestling in general, man. It's my body, my back is so fucked up. You know what I mean? But it's fuck, whatever, man. I'm so I just did what I did, made that post, and then I was Mac and I were watching wrestling. Then I was like, fuck, do I really want to do this right now?
Instant regret.
Yeah, it's do I really want to go out like this? I'm like, nah, fuck that. So then I just went back, I deleted everything, and I'm like, I didn't fucking
dirty delete.
I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? I retire. The fuck, man.
Well, I mean, Warhead let that live on for a while, though. He kept reminding you were retired.
He still does, man. He still fucking does. He's like, yeah, you're fucking retired. It's like, fuck off, man. Oh, fuck.
So, man. Needless to say, quarantine's probably made you miss it more than anything, eh?
Yeah, man. It's Chad and I were talking, I think it was last night while we were playing fucking video games, and he's like, I actually miss wrestling. And I'm just like, me too, man. I just did No Ring North. It's just like Chad said, he's he missed being in inside of a ring.
Yeah, no, and so, actually it was at the start of the pandemic. I was and you mentioned playing games and that online with them. We started playing games together as a group online, and it was it was kind of nice to be in an outsider wrestling setting. And now it's just okay, enough of this fucking shit. We need to wrestle.
right, man? It's like I told Mac, I'm like, dude, for the shows that when they come back with fans, everyone's getting huge pops. Everyone, even the
Oh
fucking
yeah.
big, even the biggest heels are gonna get huge pops, man.
Oh, even fucking garbage wrestlers.
Yeah, like that fucking Irish Spartan guy. Put him
Oh
on a
my
show. He'll,
god.
he'll get fucking popped.
That guy's a fucking tool, but I
Oh
mean,
man,
everybody keeps feeding the troll, so like I can't even hate on what he's doing right now. Think
that's
he's an
it.
absolute fucking idiot, but if you keep feeding the troll, like that's what's gonna happen.
That's it, man. Like, dude, like, oh man, I was just I was in the bathroom scrolling through Facebook, and like one of his new videos is he's beating up a tree again. It's like fucking
Well,
idiot.
fuck, I remember it was a few weeks ago. Gordo had set it out. What up, Gordo?
Yeah,
Gordo had
Gordo.
said that basically, if it wasn't for the Iron Spartan, like the Ontario Indie boards would be nothing but boring fucking
Podcast.
podcast promos, which I'm actually fucking guilty of now. Fast forward a couple weeks, but like I'm like, I was so mad about the fucking comment, but I'm like, he's not wrong. I mean,
Yeah, no, man. It's I don't know, man. Fuck that guy.
I don't know. He's like Tiger King for Ontario Indie. He's that
Nah,
thing
man.
everybody keeps
Tiger,
watching on that message board.
Tiger King's fucking awesome though, man. I love Tiger King.
But is he? But is he really?
Fuck Tiger, hell yeah, man. Fucking right, Tiger King's so cool, bro.
No,
Irish Spartan? Nah, he's beat shit.
they're all douchebags.
Yeah, fuck America. America.
No. Kind to thy neighbor, kind to thy neighbor.
I
So,
know, I've never been.
have you ever wrestled in the States at all?
No.
Is that a goal for you? Something you want to do?
Actually, when I was doing the podcast with Hayes,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Yo, do you have any bucket list?" I'm like, "You know what? I fucking do." I'm like, "So why the fuck do I want to retire?" You know what I mean? I'm like, one of my bucket lists is go over to the States and get over there and wrestle some of the hardcore deathmatch guys over there.
Yeah.
Right? Because I know like Casanova, he'll bring me in no problem to fucking no ring. You know what I mean? The no ring deathmatch shit. So yeah, man,
Absolutely.
definitely.
You guys tangled it up before there.
Oh yeah, man, we tangled up a fucking few times. We did him and Joey Tell versus me and Shawnee Mo, and then in I think there's another time, but I don't fucking remember actually.
It would have been the 4-way match.
Yes, that's right. It was Schlack. That's right.
Yeah, when he came over, that was dope.
Yeah, Schlack is fucking cool, man.
That was a good match. You guys fucking made a mess.
I would love to work Schlack again, dude.
Yeah, that's one guy I want to work too. I'd like to get him on the fucking show. I think that'd be dope.
That'd be cool, man.
Yeah,
I think you and him would actually have a good match.
When I met him, so I mean, fucking
yeah, man, he's cool as fuck, man.
Yeah, I mean, you know what though? I mean, most of the guys in the hardcore deathmatch scene are generally fucking cool guys. Like I haven't met too many of them with a fucking ego or a chip on their shoulder. You know, look down at you, treat you like shit. It's fucking. I think it's kind of his brother gets.
Yeah, man. Like even like when I got concussed there during the gauntlet for no limits there.
Yeah.
Fucking G Raver was at the fucking back. And he was like making sure I was okay and shit. G Raver fucking love G Raver, man. He's such a cool guy too.
Yeah, it's just, on that level, everybody just seems to take care of each other, just that little extra, right?
Yeah. Then you got the fucking phony fucking douchebags like the Chain of Deckers and shit. But
pew pew. Tell him. Now, what are you doing lately to kind of keep yourself occupied? I mean, aside from dadding and fucking work, the regular working.
That's it, man. Like working, dad life. Chad and I were playing video games a lot, like every night, like because I just like went back to work, right? Because I get laid off for 3 months.
Yeah.
And so like Chad and I and we were just fucking killing video games every night. That's it, man. You know, I'm looking for a new fucking job too.
So on the grind and on the search there.
Yeah, well, I might have something. Like I had an interview on Friday. The guy called me at like 10:20. He's like, "Can you make it in for 11?" I'm like, 10:26. I check the map. I'm like, it's only a 9-minute drive. I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it. So I told him I'll let him know Monday if I'm going to take it because it's Monday to Friday. You know what I mean? Like that's something I need now. I need a gig that's Monday to Friday.
Yeah, and you know what? That obviously, makes the weekend warrior type shit a little bit easier to do.
right? Instead of fucking booking it off in like 2 weeks in advance and might not know if I get it. So it's like,
Yeah.
So,
Now, are you watching are you watching any of the current wrestling that's out right now with fuck all to do in the world?
yeah, I would say Mac and I fucking pretty much watch the WWE, the fucking AEW, and that's pretty much it. Like Raw, meh. SmackDown, not really. NXT, yeah, man, we watch NXT and
Yeah.
AEW. We'll flick back and forth, right?
Yeah, and it's a funny contrast. I laugh because with Chad, we were talking about he doesn't watch that at all, and I'm like, well, at least I know when I talk to Matt, like he does every finisher on the planet. I know he's watching.
100%, bro. That's why I get my moveset, man. I just do everyone's fucking finish.
So, like, how do you feel about the recent announcements that it looks like with Impact's move to Thursdays, we're going to be getting wrestling every day of the week? It looks like we're going to have Raw Mondays, and then Tuesdays are going to be NXT, Wednesdays AEW, Thursdays Impact, Fridays SmackDown.
It's awesome, dude. By the time we got every day. I don't know if we've ever had that before. Have we?
I mean, there's always something. Like it depends on what your tastes are. I mean, if you watch Japan and you watch a lot of the independent stuff, like, and you subscribe to anything like IWTV, where you can catch No Ring North, that's a plug. You know, it depends how you look at it. There's always wrestling on in one way, shape, or form. But I think this is the first time, like, as far as nationally broadcast, like, you know, mainstream professional wrestling 5 days a week. Yeah, absolutely.
100%. You know, then the weekends, you know, you got, because AEW, they do theirs, I think, on Saturdays, and then you got the fucking WWE on Sundays. So it's like, cool, man. Awesome. Mm-hmm. More time to steal fucking finishes, brother.
More material must digest.
Exactly, man.
So what's like your go-to brand right now? Like, if you only got time for one show this week, what are you watching?
NXT.
Yeah, hands down.
Hands down, NXT.
What is it you like about NXT the most?
It's a lot better than Raw and SmackDown, and I would say, like I said, man, like Wednesdays are weird, man, because like Mac and I will just flip back and forth between NXT and AEW, man.
I often watch them like split screen straight up.
No, not me.
And then wherever the action is, I'll switch the volume over.
Yeah, like, you know, if the matches that were like that's on NXT is shit, okay, whatever, switch it over to the AEW and vice versa. You know what I mean? Or if Mac wants to watch the chicks go at it, then depends who's fucking working. You know, we'll watch the chicks fight. Doesn't matter, but I like it's just better wrestling in general with NXT and shit like that. So,
and what do you find you like with them? Is it like some singles action? Is it tag team action? Is like the product in general?
Yeah, you know, just the product in general. I just wish they would be more hardcore.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess there's a lot of fans out there that want that aspect, but I mean, I guess there's also a time where, you know, we got too much of it, and then they reached a point where they don't have any, and now you see them kind of bring it back with war games, stuff like that. Like, my favorite thing, I think personally, about that NXT right now is actually their pandemic setup. I really like the cage and all that. It's got a real cool look. It's very cool television look. It's almost like the studio wrestling concept, but like on steroids.
Yeah, 100%. The setup is pretty cool, man. Cage around the ring, shit like that. Yeah, I definitely.
Now, what's your outlook on tag team wrestling in general right now? I know that's been a common thing throughout your career. So, like, how do you feel about tag team wrestling in general? Like, is it good? Is it bad? Where's it at right now?
Yeah, I like it. It's definitely easier to do 100%, you know what I mean? But no, I like tag matches and shit like that. I like everything too, though, you know what I mean? Like, I like trios, fucking all that shit, man.
Yeah, and trios is something that, you know, has gained a lot of momentum lately.
Yeah.
And so that's been cool to see, like, with Mac, you guys do the trios and that, and then with Travis as like the number one sub. Those were some fun matches to watch. Now,
yeah, man.
you've had quite a like I said, you've had quite a few tag teams. The one like I notably know would be like the Sound Brothers, and then yeah. Owen Sound and Perry Sound. Do you talk to him anymore at all?
Yeah. We still talk.
Is he still into wrestling at all?
No, he quit a long time ago, man. Like we did a show in Oshawa, and it was like a battle royal.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess he fucked up his knee, and he's like, fuck this. And then I think he went off to college, man, and that's it, brother. And
shit. And then after that, obviously, was the infamous White Trash Circus, and then also you've done the tag team now with Jesse there, the My Hardcore Romance.
Yeah. Wow. Not short-lived, I guess. She doesn't get us booked. She doesn't try to get us booked or anything. now I'm getting the death stare.
Oh yeah, she's like, yeah. Well, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, you ain't making me come. What the fuck?
Instead of arguing about. Arguing about diapers, it's like, who's getting us booked?
Yeah, you ain't getting us fucking booked up in Ottawa.
Hey, but you know what? Perfect time to have a kid, because I mean, yeah, I guess for her, maybe it's easier to miss wrestling when you've got a kid to take care of, anyways. So.
Yeah, well, that was my whole plan, right? Knock her up. She has a kid. Now she can't wrestle. Now I get all the bookings.
Oh, God. You staying home, Elizabeth? Yeah.
Staying home. Take
fuck.
this household.
Now, do you find yourself like you prefer working those tag matches over singles matches? Or is it just kind of something that's happened?
Kind of something that's like that happened, right? It's like, I don't know, man. It all depends on who we work too. You know what I mean? Like if Mac and I, like, we worked Chad and Mercy for Courage. That was fun, you know. And like, it all depends who we work. Does that make sense? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. With tag match, I'd rather work with I don't fucking know how to explain. It's just a weird thing, man.
What are some of the tag teams out there that like you like working with right now?
That I like working with?
Yeah.
Fuck. Who do we work? Who have I worked?
I know it's been so fucking long.
I think like the actual last tag team that I worked.
Here, you know what? I'll do you one better. Okay. Well, fuck it. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Fucking delete it. What are some tag teams that are like out there now that you'd want to wrestle, like on the Ontario indie scene? Who's appealing?
Tyler Arrow and Mike Forte. Airstrike. Those guys would be pretty cool.
I'm talking to them about coming on. That should be exciting. They're killing it lately. They make me laugh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I also want to work those fucking little dweebs, gnarly boys, Travis Moore and Young Love, whatever the fuck he calls himself.
Oh, they're doing
now.
They're doing a tag team now. Those two.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's for NSW or some shit. But yeah,
that's cool. That's cool. Those would be two fucking fun guys to work with.
Yeah, just fucking toss them around like fucking ragdolls.
You know what? I haven't wrestled fucking small guys in forever, but like, I think that, and then I'm like, oh, but think of all the cool, like, forget just tossing them around, like all the cool stuff you could take. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna live vicariously through you. Like, give me all that shit. Like, fucking hit me.
Right, but who are some other teams out there, man? I don't know who what teams are out there now, man.
There's Empire. They're out there. They're doing their thing.
Yeah.
You've wrestled them before.
Yeah, I wrestled Matt Grant in a 4-way for PWO.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd probably work them too.
You haven't wrestled them as a tag team?
No.
Well, there's one that's out there.
Yeah, I definitely worked them. Fuck, who else is out there? I don't know who else is out there, dude.
Well, I mean, technically, no one's out there right now.
Who are you taking up with? Find a tag partner. Fuck, man.
I'm not tagging up with anybody, you know what? And that's been that's been a long thing for me. Like, cause I find a lot of times like people that seem to tag together are obviously people that travel together that are around the
Mhm.
same area more times than none. And being from Windsor and being one of the few guys that dabble in that hardcore wrestling, I'm kind of on my own.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen you like in like a tag or anything like that. It's always
No,
just like singles.
I don't often do tag matches. I did a couple in PWX and when I had first started, and then it was, just a no-go from there on tag matches. I did, and like from there it's just been singles because
Mhm.
it's always been some sort of stipulation match or a triple threat match. I've
Yeah.
been in stuff like that where it's, been thrown together at the last minute, like as far as multi-man, but not really tag matches.
Yeah, because I don't think like even like all the shows that you've been on, it's like the stranglehold shows we worked.
Well, I'm a firm believer that like unless obviously you're a recognized tag team and you're out there as a tag team, unless it's for the sake of developing two feuds at the same time, I don't really agree with random people being put together for the
Yeah.
sake of a tag match on a show or whatever. It just makes no sense. It doesn't do anybody any favors. Nobody has any real chemistry, and there's no real end goal with it.
Yeah.
And that's always been my thing, and that is there's got to be an end goal with it. It's hard to tell a story between four guys that have nothing going on with each other. At least when you're in like a singles match, triple threat match, it's easy to build that like story out of nowhere, or at least get out there and talk and make sense of it. And there doesn't really need to be a chemistry because you're really in it for yourself, and you just do your thing. You don't have to come up with some new stuff on the fly with his new partner. I
Yeah.
just can't stand the idea of tag team wrestling for absolutely no purpose.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? It's like I was doing like the solo fucking shit, and then I worked Sean and Reese in a tag match with Death Proof, and I was like, "Fuck, man! Like, dude, like I could, Sean and I could fucking really get over if we started fucking doing tag team shit." So
Yeah.
yeah, pitch it to Chad and shit like that, and the rest is history, man.
Well, because you guys were feuding before you became a tag team, right?
I wouldn't say no. We had one match together. Yeah, like I said, table match with me and Brown versus Reese and Sean, and right there, I was just like, "Fuck, man!" Like Sean and I could definitely get over it. Huge,
And
huge
then
as
it
a
was
fucking
just it
tag
was
team.
it was on from there.
Yeah, man. Then we had our first match for Death Proof at the Rockpile East, the one in Scarborough there. It was me and Sean versus my trainer Jeff Cutthroatus, or Chris Garvin, whatever
Yeah.
he likes to be called, and Joey Valentine. The fucking pop that Sean and I got with only 20 people in the crowd, dude, fucking seemed like it was like 200 there.
Hey, and sometimes you got to make the best of those small crowds, and it's a really good way to
Right.
fucking gauge what you're going to be able to do with the bigger ones, like what shit flies.
Right. And then yeah, like I said, just after that, man, just fucking uphill from me and Sean, man. Took
Yeah.
off. And yeah.
Now, I know a lot of people are doing shows out there recently, like the no fan shows, stuff like that, warehouse shows, garage shows, whatever. We've done the No Ring North. Have you talked to anybody about doing anything of the pandemic style, so to speak?
No, I haven't talked to, like I was supposed to do PWO back in December or
Yeah.
something like that. But like the day of, man, like I didn't have snow tires on. So I wasn't gonna risk driving to Hamilton, you know what I mean? And Shaw was cool about it, man. Like I felt like a dickhead, but
You
Shaw,
should,
Shaw,
fucking
Shaw was cool,
asshole.
man. Well, dude, I'm not gonna risk it, you know what I mean?
Who were you supposed to wrestle?
Piece of shit Tyler Hill.
Oh,
And
that fucking piece of shit.
and I think somebody else too. I think I was supposed to have two matches for filming, but
You're out there,
yeah.
Tyler. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, Tyler. I love Tyler, man. Tyler's cool as shit.
Oh yeah.
Fuck piece of shit.
Right. That's the thing. You have to love to hate him though right now.
Exactly, man. Exactly. The whole gimmick with you called him a piece of shit. Oh man.
It's not a gimmick. He's a piece of shit. He tried to kill Tyler Arrow. That's a real thing. Until I see Tyler Arrow again on No Ring North, alive and okay, Tyler Hill is a piece of shit. and I'm sticking with that.
Oh fuck. Too much, man. Too much, buddy.
Now, actually, speaking of that, with the No Ring North, we've had our match, so to speak, canceled a couple times there, the cage match, and
Yep.
that's going to be an interesting show. I mean, I think Chad's intent is still to get that to go down.
Yeah.
With all the cage matches there, the all night all cage, so to speak, and that'll be pretty interesting. But when fans actually get back into venues and we can actually have that outlet, what places would you kind of like to go?
Anywhere really, like PWO again. Yeah, do that. Well, like I want to go to the States, but dude, I don't have my fucking passport, brother. So
Hey, you know what? I was using the enhanced license, but like those aren't a thing anymore. And I just had to update my license, so I had to give mine up. So I'm in no passport city too. But I mean, I'm in no rush right now. The borders are closed, so I'll save my money until
borders
further
aren't,
notice.
dude. The borders aren't closed, brother. You can still travel.
Well, yeah, I know. No, you could travel by air and
You can
all
still
that
travel
jazz.
by car too, bro.
Things are a little I don't know how they are over there, but Windsor, Detroit's been pretty strict.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I was watching the news a few weeks ago, and fucking people, yeah, go ahead, come on in. I'm like, what
I'm sure people
fuck?
come up. I'm sure people come up with like their excuses. Everybody's got a reason, right?
Yeah, I fucking work in Canada. Oh fuck, here we go. Like, stay the fuck out. Close the borders, man. Close everything down, and fuck, man. Let's get back to normal.
Now, I know we talked about tag team wrestling. Now, are there any guys you'd like to go as far as singles wrestling out there?
Yeah, there's a lot of guys I'd like to go singles, man. Like I said, fucking me and you got to do it again.
Yeah,
Got to run that back with me and you. Hard body is definitely one too. I want to fucking fight again.
yeah.
I think but that with him, I want to.
I'd like to see you guys in a more traditional setting.
Yeah,
I
like,
don't
I'd
mean
rather have
traditional
fans.
wrestling. I
No,
mean
fuck
like
that.
in like I want to see how you guys get a reaction out of the fans. I want to see you guys work in a ring. I don't really care what kind of fucking ropes are on it, but
You know,
I don't care if
neither
they're
do we,
ropes,
man.
chains, barbed wire, whatever. But I want to see it in the ring.
Like that's the thing. Like me and him were talking, and he's like, hardcore death match is so different down here than it is up in like fucking Texas. You know what I mean? Like we all have our shit. It's like Canada's known for like barbed wire, and then like the States are known for like gusset plates and light tubes and shit like that.
Fucking hate those gusset plates. I like a lot of shit, but those gusset plates are next level. I mean, anyone doing them, fucking hats off to you. But
I'll do them, but
they're not for me.
I'll do them, man. And then like Hardbite and I, we talk, and we're like, man, like fuck, let's get somewhere in Canada so we can show like full on fucking death match. Like we want to go fucking crazy, you know what I mean? Like, but
well, yeah, I mean, we all want to have that all out match, right?
Right. So, and then Schlack 100% again, Casanova 100%, G Raver 100% work again. John Wayne Murdoch probably like to work him. Masada work him again. Actually, I kind of want to work some of those 44O guys, whatever the fuck they're called, like Shane Cage.
Like doing the GCW stuff and all that.
Yeah. Some of those guys I would definitely like to fucking tangle up with. And another guy too, I don't know if you know him, his name gimmick is Cash Borden.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, so I'd like to fucking tangle up with him too. And
cash versus cash.
Right? Like fuck, man. Only one can survive.
Oh fuck. You're dead, bud.
Oh, probably. I'll be dead just by fucking being gassed, dude. Fuck.
So step one will be get the passport for a lot of those wants on the list.
Mm-hmm. Those are some of the bucket lists, you know what I
Now
mean?
I know you mentioned a lot of like the hardcore / deathmatch guys. Are there any guys out there that you think like could pull a surprising match out and like kind of cross over into hardcore that you wouldn't really expect. Like, for example, like for me, Tyler Arrow, when he did the No Ring North show, I was actually mind blown. I hadn't seen him in that atmosphere, and for me, that was like really dope. Is there anyone else you could kind of see doing that?
Yeah, I think Wade Allen probably fucking surprised a few people.
Yeah, no, Wade Allen, that dude's fucking grown on me. He's funny.
Yeah, man,
His
love that
fucking
guy.
internet title shit is fucking top notch.
I think I want to say maybe Travis Moore too, but I don't know.
Yeah, actually, 100%. Like he's obviously got that natural underdog appeal to him, and if he did one of those matches, like in my opinion, he could come off just looking like a total badass. Like, so
Yeah, man. Another guy that surprised me too was Cutthroat Chris Logan, dude.
Yeah, he was fucking all hands on deck. He's like, I want to jump off shit. Is anybody jumping off that? Because if nobody's jumping off that, I'm fucking jumping off that.
Right, man. That guy is fucking crazy, man. I'd love to work that guy too.
Yeah. He said he retired though.
We all say that.
You said you retired. Everybody says they're retired. I've never actually said it out loud because I know it's not a thing.
There's times where it's like, fuck, man.
I've gone 5 years without wrestling and just not said a fucking word. We don't retire.
Right. Right. Like
that's just shit talk.
100%.
Let's actually kind of move the gears backwards a little bit and rewind. I kind of want to reminisce on something that, as Warhead has said in recent podcasts, has come to an end. Death Proof. That was that seemed to be a big part of the Matt Cash story, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you agree you became like a different wrestler in Death Proof?
100%, dude. 150%, man. It's like I just started doing like the Matt Cash fucking gimmick, and then
the Matt Cash gimmick looked different at the beginning, did it not?
Oh yeah. I was just wearing like jean shorts and like band t-shirts. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then Chad gave me a shot at Death Proof in the garage days. Yeah. Like you said on your podcast with you, right off the bat, I kicked the guy, gave a fucking brain buster. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Opens a match with a brain buster, you asshole.
Fuck, man. But no, Chad has done a lot for my career, man. Like a lot.
And what first made that change, like the Matt Cash change from Owen Sound?
Well, it was I did a show up in near Ottawa somewhere with Bill Scullion. Yeah. And I was still doing the sound brother gimmick, and on the way back, it's like I need a gimmick change. Like this doesn't work. One sound brother does not work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
So he's like, well, fuck, what about white trash Matt Cash? And I'm like, well, isn't that kind of like Cody Deaner a little bit? He's like, no, fuck no. I'm like, well,
no,
maybe
it came off completely different.
So and then he's like, just fucking wear jean shorts and all this shit. So it took me a while to find out what I was comfortable with and who Matt Cash, white trash Matt Cash was. You know what I mean? So like I said, I started out with jean shorts and band t-shirts. Yeah. When I was jean shorts and like fucking skateboard t-shirts, you know what I mean? Like the Zero, like the fucking flannel and just the wife beaters.
I've only wrestled 2 incarnations of Matt Cash.
Yeah, you wrestled the
current version and band shirt version.
Were you band shirt version when we wrestled the first time?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in Toronto there.
Was it, or was I wearing a wife beater then?
No, you were wearing a wife beater. That's 100%.
It was banned? Okay. I think it was.
Definitely banned.
I just watched that
band shirt Matt Cash.
I just watched that match like a few months ago too, actually. Fuck. Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. I had no hair.
Yeah, you had no hair. That's fucking funny.
Crazy. I remember that show. The ambulance had to come and take some guy out of the show because he had a fucking he had like a seizure, like yeah, a drug-induced
Oh,
seizure in the stairwell. It was fucked up.
fuck, man. I don't remember that, but
Yeah. Yeah. There was a nurse on hand, like that was at the show that like took care of them until the ambulance got there.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was actually a good match too, man.
Yeah.
I remember the match. I'm like, let's take it home. You're like, no, we still got some spots to do. And I'm like, I'm fucking dying here, man.
Hey man, when somebody says you give me 12 to 15, they're getting 12 to 15. Like they're not getting anything less. And I mean, I'm a fat fuck, like, and I get out of breath and I get blown up. So I mean, there's gonna be times where I'm gonna have to stop and talk some shit, but like I'm gonna get to that 15-minute mark. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, man. I was just like, oh, I'm fucking dying, but no, man, that's cool, man. We became friends like that, man.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
So yeah, I digress there. The Matt Cash gimmick change, obviously that was a big thing for you, and it worked out. Like as you know, with me, like I tried a name change, didn't work out. Everybody wanted me to continue on with the PD Skillz thing, it wouldn't stick. So I mean, fuck it. I know Hacker did a name change
Yeah,
recently that he's been mentioning the struggles of getting over there, and that's with Anti-Hero SOS, right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I get the SOS thing, like the Scotty O'Shea part, which is
yeah.
super sweet. Which I mean, he could have just really did that, but I mean, he'll get it to stick. He's an entertaining guy. He's got his podcast. He gets things over pretty well.
Oh yeah, I love Hacker, man, and it's funny because I think he said it on his podcast. Like Impact has the Hacker gimmick was the like Sammy Callahan,
Yeah.
and then the Fed has something like one of the gimmicks too.
Well, yeah, they were kind of doing that with was supposed to be for Mustafa Ali there.
Yeah, right. There you go. Yeah, so it's like fuck, man. So what are they gonna do? Like he's gonna do this gimmick and someone's gonna steal it off him again? Like
Yeah.
fuck, man. But I like his new gimmick, man. It's cool, different.
Yeah, absolutely. Like he's an entertaining guy. So I mean, anything that he feels like really doing, any kind of gimmick update, I'm sure he's gonna get that over.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
Or die laughing and trying. Like he'll have a good time doing it.
Right? Fuck, man.
So yeah, we've got everything covered that I had down for today. I definitely fucking appreciate you being on the show for episode 1 as my second guest. Definitely cool starting things out, catching up with some of the boys.
Yeah, man.
So definitely thank you. I appreciate you being on the show, brother.
Oh, fuck. Thank you, man. Can't wait to see you and everyone else again. You know what I mean? So
Hey, soon enough. I mean, whether it be with fans or without, I'm sure we will see each other soon.
yeah,
If
man.
not, obviously we're going to talk to each other soon. So yeah, again, thank you very much. And for anybody out there listening, make sure you check out some Matt Cash. Give him a search wherever you get your wrestling media and soak it in. A hell of a guy to watch. Definitely puts his body on the fucking line out there. Thanks for tuning in to episode 1, guys. We are fucking out of here. Peace.
Later.
Don't hang up though, dickhead.